Hello, Robbie Susan Chandler here from RobbieSusanCardsandCrafts.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Quincy, Florida. I live right outside Tallahassee, Florida. I hold classes in my home every 2 weeks and usually 3 days out of the week. So if you live in the area and would like to attend a class, please let me know. But today we're going to make a card together right here in this video. And I have another Valentine card for you, only this one is for kiddos, for kids, grandkids, children, whoever you want to make one for. And it's done with the cute Darling Dino stamp set. Here's the card. Now to make it more interesting, I put the dinosaur and the balloons on little wobbles. They look like this, but I'll show you more when we get there. But those are the wobbles. And I just think it gives a little more interest to the card, and you know, the kids, even adults find this addictive. You just play with it. And then inside, I have on the front, Roar means Happy Valentine's Day in dinosaur, and inside I have, You're my Valentine every single day. I thought this is very appropriate for kids, for grandkids, because they are Valentines every single day. So let's look at how to make this card. Alright, I'm going to move this out of the way. And here I have my little tool caddy that I've been using now that I sell, and it's so handy. Everything's right there. You can pick it up and take all your tools with you, whichever table you're working at. I sell them for $22. That includes shipping. I have a little variety of colors right now. Anyway, this is, let me know in the comments if you're interested in one. So let's start with the card base. We have Granny Apple Green, and it is, here it is, 8.5 by 5.5, score at 4 1/4. So this is the card base. And then you'll need two basic white 4 by 5 1/4. You'll need one for the front and one for the inside. So two basic whites, 4 by 5 1/4. Alright, so let's look at one of them, the one for the front. I've already put it on our card base, but I embossed it with this new Forever Plaid embossing folder. And this is a really neat embossing folder, and I thought it had kind of a kid look to it. And then I've already adhered the inside part, You're my Valentine every single day, to this card. So we're going to build on this card. Like I said, I love this. This is, I have a list of all the supplies below, so you won't have to go hunting for them online. Okay, so let's start with the first layer, and I've used the Everyday Arches dies for two of the pieces. The Poppy Parade arch, see that here, and then the white one, and here it is. So let's start with the Poppy Parade one. I cut one of the hearts out of this so I could save my paper, and I also punched a circle out with the 3/4 inch circle punch, or any circle that you have that's kind of small, because I needed it to adhere my Valentines to, because you need a little circle so you can put your bauble on it. So that was the purpose of punching that circle out. So this piece, and I used, I'll just show you on my arches, I used, this was the 4th from the largest, and the one for the white is the 5th from the largest. So those are the two I used on this card. Okay, so let's start by adhering this one first, and I'm just going to put it down flat because the plaid kind of gives a little pop anyway, and we're going to dimensional the next layer, so we don't want too many layers popping up. And then with the bauble too, that really makes it pop on up. Okay, so there's our Poppy Parade arch, and then I'm going to, now this piece I forgot to mention, I embossed with our new plaster painting embossing folder. And here it is on the white, but I want to show you a bigger piece so you could see what it looked like. Here it is on Azure Afternoon. But this is a bigger piece, and I really like it because it's just kind of neutral, not a distinct design, and it just gives a good background. So this one is going to go on here, but first we need a little bit of grass down there. So I cut a strip of grass with this little die from the Sending Love die set, and I just cut it the size I wanted, snipped it off, and I have one here, and we'll just pop that on there. So I put several dimensionals on this because it's the, we've got embossed area. It's kind of hard to get it to here. Let my grass slip a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we've got some grass for the dinosaur to stand in. That came from this one. Okay, let's look at our dinosaur. Alright, this is a set. Let me just pull all my sets over that I used. Okay, here's the set for the dinosaurs, Darling Dinosaurs, and I used this guy. And then for my sentiment, I used this one that says Roar Means, and you can fill in the blank with Happy Birthday, You're the Best, I Love You, and Dinosaur. And what I did, I just went to an old set, Teeny Tiny Wishes, and pulled out the Happy Valentine's Day and used that one to fill in mine because I wanted Valentine's on it. But this is the stamp set, and it has coordinating dies to go with it that'll cut your dinosaurs out. And then this is a retired set. This is the one I used on the inside, and I used these two together. It's called Sure Do Love You. I hang on to this one because I really like that sentiment to use. Alright, so we've got that. Okay, stamp my dinosaur. He looks like this, and cut him out. And then I just colored him with Poppy Parade for his spots and for his horn. All the horns on him. And this one I alternated the Poppy Parade with this Pebble Path marker, but I decided I really didn't like it that much, so this one I just left it red and Poppy Parade in white. So there's our little dinosaur. Like I said, I used Poppy Parade, light Poppy Parade for the spots, and then for the dinosaur himself I used light Granny Apple and dark Granny Apple. The light I just colored all over, and then I used the dark to highlight. And as little toenails, I used the Pebble Path for that. Alright, so we've got him colored, and I have put the wobble on the back. Now I want to show you, let me pull out a wobble. Now I get these off Amazon, and they come in several sizes, but you want the small one. They're called mini. But you see there's two sides. One's got a hole in the middle and one doesn't. I like to put this side up against the dinosaur because then when you put this down, it doesn't show as much. So let me just peel this backing off. Any other time it'll just come right off. There we go. So see, it's got a hole in the middle, but see how it kind of bobbles. So just pick your spot, and I'm going to go right about right there and just press him down. And see, then you've got your wobble there. And they are called wobbles, Action Wobbles by Hampton Art. And then I cut all these hearts. One of them came from the Be Mine stitch framelits. That's this one that's in the back. And then two of them came from the Sweetheart dies. So just any set of hearts that you have, you just, I decided to use a variety of shapes just to give it a little interest. So I've used these three different shapes. And then I arranged them on my circle with this one in the back. Then I put this one towards the front and this one down here. And I did use some dimensionals to put those on with. So now I've got it on the bobble, same thing, the solid part next to the hearts. And let's just pop this on. Almost there, come on. There we go. And that comes off. Whoops, and it flies away. Okay. These things just jump around. Alright, I'm going to put him, or the balloons, our heart balloons. I'm calling them heart balloons. I'm going to just press that down right there. Now, one thing we've got left to do, balloons have strings. So you just kind of have to lift up and just kind of draw 3 lines going down so your balloons will have some string. And see, it'll hide behind the dinosaur, and I use the Pebble Path again for that, and it'll hide behind your hearts there. Now we've got our sentiment. Here's the sentiment. Roar means Happy Valentine's Day, and I'm just going to pop it right there. Now since this side is high, I've got 2 dimensionals there, but this side I don't want it high because it will be at an angle, so I'm just going to put a little glue right there, and just let me get these backings off. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to lay this over a little bit. Whoops. And then just stick this side down. Now isn't that cute? And it really wasn't that hard. Another cute little card. I'm going to send this to one of my grandsons. I think I'm going to make it, excuse me, got strangled there. I think I'm going to make another one with one of the other dinosaurs. Let's look at them. Probably use this one to make one for the other grandson. So here's this card, another Valentine card. Hope you like it. I've done 2 others if you want to search for those. They were posted a few days ago, and they're more elegant for the love of your life or someone else, but they're very elegant Valentine cards. So here's this one. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel, and I would love for you to be on my team. And if you need a demonstrator, I'd love to be your demonstrator. And like I said, I have links to all the supplies I use down at the bottom. So until next time, happy crafting.